This is the Janome HD1000 heavy-duty sewing machine, and a really good feature on this machine is that it does have built-in serging stitches. Basically, what a serging stitch is going to do is it's going to encase this raw edge of fabric with thread to keep it from raveling. As you can see, the material ravels quite a bit, and it's also going to give us a seam all in one passing. So basically, I'm going to go ahead and place the material here about 3/4 way underneath the presser foot, and then I'm going to let the needle over edge the side of the material. We're going to go ahead and do stitch E here, which is just our regular serging stitch, and it's encasing our raw edge of fabric with thread, and it's also giving us a nice tight seam. And as we can see here, we've encased the raw edge of fabric with thread. Keeps it from raveling off. You can see it can't ravel. And if we go ahead and turn this inside out here, you can see that it's given us a nice tight seam. And it's done that all in one passing. Now another great feature is that this machine does have a built-in serging stretch stitch, which we're going to take our stitch length knob here, turn it to SS, which stands for stretch stitch. We're going to go ahead and turn our pattern selector dial here to G, which is another built-in serging stitch, and we're going to use this stretchy material here, and we're going to go ahead and do that serging stitch right here on the edge of the material. Again, we're going to place the material about 3/4 way underneath the foot and let it arc over to the right, and it's going to encase that raw edge of fabric with thread, keep it from raveling off, and it's going to give us a nice tight seam. But the really important thing here is that with this being a stretch stitch, it's also going to add elasticity to the stitch. So see, I can pull that stitch, a nice elasticity to it. It doesn't pop out. It stretches with the material. It's encased this raw edge of fabric with thread, keeps it from raveling off. Plus, if we turn this like this, it's also given us a nice, tight, professional-looking seam. Just another great feature of the Janome HD1000 heavy-duty sewing machine.